a young brother from the inner city, from a single-parent home. Seen a lot in my life, both negative and positive. I understood at a very young age that I had to get out of that situation. I just couldn't figure out how to get out of that situation. And worked for a company, and when I was very young, and at the age of 20, 21, I was working for a company building $1 million units. And I got all that experience very young, and then I just figured if I can do this for somebody else, I probably can do it for myself. It was the hard part was how can I get the money to start it? And believe it or not, I took credit cards and took a whole bunch of credit cards to open up these little small sub shops. And I don't recommend you doing that. But I took credit cards and maxed out my credit limits and opened up a little small sub shop called Philly Cheese. And it did a few $1,000s a week, and that's how I started everything. I think people from my environment, where I come from, honestly, I think they need to get angry at their situation. And I think anger will motivate you to get out of that situation. I feel like that you have absolutely nothing to lose, because if you have nothing and you go for it, even if you fail, they're not going to pay attention to you anyway, because the statistics said you were supposed to fail anyway. So that was my motivation. That was my brother-in-law's motivation. That was my sister's motivation. We came from nothing. So when you have nothing, you have absolutely nothing to lose. So you shouldn't have no fear. You'll start fearing things until you become successful, because now you have the fear of losing it because you don't want to go back where you are. But if you're already there, what the heck? Go for it. You know? We don't have the opportunity that other people have. My brother-in-law and I, we try to hire interview contractors who are minorities before we make any final decision. So all of our restaurants were built by minority contractors. Our painters were minorities. Our general contractor was a minority. Our lawyer is minority. Our accountant is a minority. And not saying that other people can't do a great job of different races or whatever, but I believe that if we don't give them the opportunity to at least present what they can and what they can't do, or at least bid on the job, who else is going to do it? You know, we have to start with ourselves first. This is one way you have to look at statistics. And the statistics shows that a lot of minorities do not get opportunity. They don't get the opportunity because, for whatever reason. So what my brother-in-law and I are trying to say is, the heck we're trying to wait for somebody to give us opportunity. What my brother-in-law and I feel as though that you have to create your own opportunity. Nobody knows your strengths or weakness better than you. So if I'm being a minority, we actually have an advantage because they're not paying attention to us. So in my eyes, you know, I don't look at life. We don't. You know, my brother-in-law, we don't look at life as at a jar halfway empty. We look at it as halfway full, because I just feel like anything you set your mind to, you can do. I just really believe that.